Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone, wherever you may be watching us today. If anyone at all will be able to see this video. This quick message is actually more of a question. What is it that you really want to do? What are the things that you really want to do for yourself? And upon phrasing this question, the image that comes to mind is a high school student deciding on his or her future career. Perhaps they're applying to college or university and they are still at a crossroads on what particular course to pursue. And if they will go to college or university in the first place. But I think this question, what is it that we really want to do for ourselves, applies more, perhaps I will dare say to a more significant degree, to middle-aged, perhaps older individuals who may be feeling a little stuck in life, perhaps feeling a little stuck in their respective careers. At an early age, even before we went into formal education, and realize it or not, people, our family, loved ones, friends, have been inculcating into us what is it that we should do with our lives. Perhaps when we were in grade school, our teachers recognized that we seem to have a natural aptitude for mathematics. And so, at an early age, we would hear phrases like, hey, maybe you should become an engineer one day, or maybe you should become a mathematics professor. And young as it were, our minds, very much moldable at that ripe age, would simply accept these suggestions, these notions, and we would accept these extraneous suggestions as our own opinions. And so one day, fast forward, when we do pursue a particular career, a particular path in life, we like to think of this decision as our own, as a personal one. Oftentimes, failing to realize that this very decision, together with many others we have made and we will continue to make for our lives, are actually conditioned ones. They are actually the product of innumerable extraneous suggestions, proddings by other people upon ourselves. And many philosophers would argue, and it's a statement which personally I agree with myself, that the I, who we are as people, is always a combination of the intrinsic, of who we are naturally born as, and the suggestions, the proddings of the external world, i.e. our parents, our teachers, etc. But many times in life, you will come upon moments where it is necessary to take a step back, to pause, and really answer the question, this time, what is it that the I, really want to do for myself. And you really need to take a step back because it's easy to confuse what you think you want with what other people have simply been, for lack of a better term, shoving down your throat since time immemorial. What is it that you really want to do out of your own volition? Because I think when we do reflect upon and answer this question truthfully, this can address many of the deep-seated dissatisfaction and unhappiness many of us experience in this modern life. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and I'll definitely see you again in our next. Take care and stay safe.